How many milligrams of caffeine do you have a day?
Anywhere from 600 to 900.
Ben, why are you so obsessed with touching me?
Stop, guys. I'm getting anxious.
Nothing that makes you happier than your other friends having problems.
Probably the worst part about being friends with you guys is I have to be on edge 24/7.
Are you sure Gavin hasn't been hanging out with your girlfriend?
Shopify is here to bring your online store dreams into reality. Shopify is your commerce expert with world-class expertise in everything from managing inventory to international shipping to processing and returns and beyond. Shopify gives you that leg up from day one with hundreds of beautiful ready-to-go templates to express your brand, style, turn those dreams into and give them the best shot at its success with Shopify. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period and start selling today at shopify.com/wide-open. Go to shopify.com/wide-open. That is shopify.com/wide-open.
Which one would you pick, Gav?
Titties or beer?
Yeah, between titties or beer, one's gone for the rest of your life.
What am I picking, dude? That's a good question. Probably you stay with the boobies, you lose the beer, man. You still got whiskey.
There you go.
No brainer.
Yep, no brainer.
Ben, you look like you're dressing like Ben Roth, but you're trying to like hide that you are Ben Roth.
Yeah, you do.
There's something about
he
that.
does. He looks like he's going to the airport and he's trying to blend in.
I'm going undercover.
Yeah.
That's actually funny, Ryan.
You just need like some shades, maybe a beard.
Yeah, I was like kind of getting dressed today, and I was walking out, and Gav was actually at my house, and he goes, "That's the fit you're going with, huh?" And I go, "Yeah, it's about what I wear every single day for the last 6 years."
You didn't
Should
like
I
it?
switch something up?
It was just all black. Thank you. Yeah, straight black. Kind of caught me off guard for a second there.
Yeah, sorry about that.
We picked up Gav from the airport last night, and he walks out of the airport at freaking 9:30 p.m. and he doesn't have sleeves on. He goes, "Well, I'm coming to see you guys, baby."
Yeah,
Never
I mean,
does,
he knew that
except
they
for
were going to
today.
get ripped off either way.
Either way, and I knew we were going straight to Zorba, so what do? You don't wear sleeves to Zorbas.
I'm honestly surprised you had the balls to wear a sweatshirt with sleeves today.
I shouldn't be wearing it, I'll tell you that right now.
How late were you at Zorba's, Gav?
Ooh, what,
guys shut it down?
11.
Only 11? That's light
It
work.
closes at 10. 11's
Oh.
pretty good.
Sorry, I guess I didn't know. I figured you guys would be staying there till 2. I guess when I go, it's the weekend, not midweek. But any luck with the ladies? Were there any ladies there for you, Gav? You're
Dude.
still single?
Still single, man. No, not much here in Cormont right now. We got to wait probably another month or two until summer's fully aboard.
There's not much going on here right now. Yeah,
No, early.
Pretty low key for you.
Yeah, probably after Memorial Day. That's when I expect it to ramp up a little bit more around here. But
And did you have any luck when you were at the Country Music Festival this weekend?
dude, we had a good time, man. I mean, not too much serious luck, but definitely met some cute girls and had a fun time.
Really?
Yeah, 100%.
And how, like, what kind of girls?
Dude, I mean, not too heavy actually. They were all not too heavy out there. They were all in shape. You know, that was probably the problem is they were too skinny for me.
Single?
Single. But it was a great time. No, heck of a time. Went to sand on my boots in the Gulf Shores, dude, and had a heck of a time. I haven't seen that many people in my life. It was insane.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was a crazy crowd. It's kind of insane, like, to think about. Like, what happens if somebody, like, has a heat stroke in the middle of that crowd?
Nothing good.
Was it on the beach? Like you're standing in sand?
Dude, I have sand in my boots still. There's a reason it's called sand in my boots. Dude, you are on the beach.
Dump it out.
I don't know. It kind of makes me like, I don't know. I like having it in there. It makes me think about the good times I had. Yeah.
Who was performing? Obviously Morgan, Post Malone.
Post Malone. I didn't show up until Saturday, so I only got to see like Riley Green. I saw Bailey Zimmerman, Morgan Wallen. I missed Big X though. I was sad to miss Big X.
What?
I'd love to see Big X.
Yep, he's one of my favorites. Him and Mexican OT. Those are my two favorite rappers right now.
Yeah, you got to come to the concert when Ev's going to sit
coming
in
to
his,
Fargo.
his
That's what he was telling me
El
about.
Camino.
You think he'll like Evans Camino?
How could you not? Dude, he's a true country boy right there, man. He's going to be able to appreciate a good Camino.
What'd you think about his bullfighting?
What a dog for that. Can you believe that?
So
Dude, pull that up.
That
Dude,
was
pull it
actually
up.
I
insane.
like him anyways. Like,
Yeah.
I thought he was a dope dude. And then seeing that clip,
Well, yeah, it's not
I'm
like,
like,
he didn't have
no.
to do that. There's no point in him naturally going and doing it besides being cool.
Oh, it jumped over him? That's sick.
I mean,
Boom.
other than getting ran into by a bull, it looks pretty fun.
It looks like so much fun. I kind of want to do it.
That? You want to do that?
Not that part, but
Yeah,
Luckily for you, I think we can probably make that happen.
let's not make that happen.
Yeah, do you want to
there's
get
no turning back now. It's too late,
Right, like-
honestly.
Bro,
right there.
all right, let's run it. It just sucks because I'm going to have no clue it's coming.
That kind of looks like you.
You guys are going to take me to undisclosed location. The next thing you know, 5 minutes later, I'm going to be fighting a bull.
You're blindfolded. We walk you out into the middle of the ring.
That's how everything goes.
All right, we'll take the blindfold off, and in 1 minute, we'll tell you.
I never have a clue what's going
You
on.
hear that gate close?
Dude, actually, Gav was tweaking last night. I dropped him off at Zorba's to hang out with Evan. There was a bunch of sleeping bags in the front of the truck. He goes, "What are we doing?"
Oh, I thought we
Where
were.
are
I thought
we
we were
going?
camping, dude.
What
I thought
are
we
we
were
doing? You
camping,
need
and
to tell me.
I thought we were eating beans, and we were gonna be camping, man. I was.
Take him up from the airport. We're staying on an island.
He's like, "What
In
are we
the
doing?
rain.
Seriously,
Well,
gotta
seriously,
be. Where are we
that's
going?"
probably the worst part about being friends with you guys is I have to be on edge 24/7. I'll be in Puerto Rico and think something's gonna go on.
You live your life on edge. Yeah, he really never knows. Like, are they pulling a prank on me? I know I'm in a whole nother country, but you never know.
No freaking clue.
Wait, what happened in Puerto Rico that you thought could have been us?
That was just an example. But, dude, I was in the sauna the other day, and some guy starts talking to me all weird. Like, just starts talking to me, like, giving me some stats. Like, go, talk to me about the watch. He goes, I'm not talking to you about my watch. And I go, like, what?
Really?
Yeah, it just started being, like, a total weird.
What
I
did
was
you
like,
have on?
Why was he wearing
no,
a
he
watch
was
in a
wearing a watch.
sauna?
Because he was a weird dude. He was on something, bro. I have no clue what the guy was on. But I was like, all right, the boys are probably trolling me, or, like, the boys are telling this guy to come. Like, I am
This
on
dude's gonna
edge.
be like, in 30 years from now, he'll still be like, are the boys pulling something on me?
Oh, seriously. Everything's a prank,
You do get worked up pretty easily, Gav.
as you saw an hour ago.
Yeah, so can we talk about your current dilemma? You know, obviously leave out any kind of information that could incriminate anyone.
Dude, I mean, I love women that are older. That's probably my biggest problem.
And they
Yeah.
love you.
They do love me.
Yeah.
They love
It's because
you.
I'm at
That's
like
not
Because
a problem.
they think that you're like low 40s.
yeah, 100%. I'm at the perfect age to get the woman I like. I love these older women, and now I finally have a chance to get them. So it's been hard staying away from them.
Explain what the dilemma was, though. You met a cute girl. She looks younger, but she's older.
Correct.
And you guys had a late night,
Had a late night. We just hung out, man.
but you know, and it was pretty low key, all things considered.
The biggest problem was how much I fell in love. If you want to know the truth,
Yeah,
I fell in love.
yeah. You're still pretty flustered about it, but
So
I'd say
flustered.
that's not the biggest problem, though.
Yeah. That seems like pretty.
That's like
yeah.
the second problem to the first biggest
feel
problem.
the
She's
stress
married,
coming
isn't she?
off this.
She's married.
No.
Whoa!
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
no,
we found
no.
out that she's
Married.
married.
No, no,
Oh,
no.
okay.
What do you mean no?
The picture you showed me, like if you zoom in on her hand, she's clearly wearing a wedding ring.
Stop, guys. I'm getting anxious.
Well, we're not gonna show a picture. We're not gonna
this
say
isn't
anything
on
more.
you either. This is not on you.
Correct.
I don't think this is on you
fell in
at all.
love.
A married woman that was not wearing her wedding ring,
Correct.
that told Gavin that she was single, and then Gavin told us how in love he was, and we started doing some
Investigating.
research,
Yep.
and we were like, oh yeah, this woman is married. And he goes, how do you know? And we go, well, here's a photo of her with her husband and kids yesterday.
Yeah.
gonna say,
Well,
I'll
he was
research
like,
other
he was
pictures,
being
but-
weird about it. I got her first name, and then I found her under his following, and it was literally yesterday. I was like, "What do you mean you were under debate whether she had a husband or not?" She just posted a picture yesterday with him.
Gavin feels like he did something wrong, but I feel like you didn't.
Thank you for
didn't
that.
know.
Well, you didn't
Like
know.
you genuinely were duped.
You're not wrong for feeling bad. I'd feel bad about it.
So bad.
Yeah, it's really just a cruel world out there, man. You can't trust anyone.
I can actually feel.
Yeah, Gavin was
I can
worked up.
feel the energy off of Gavin right
Bro,
now.
he starts
Stressed. I'm
breathing all
sorry.
hard.
No, it's okay. I've been
Fuck.
worked up about it just because of how much I actually liked her too.
That is a bummer. You never know.
She was pretty. She
Yeah,
was.
She was. Alana
is
was very
very
impressed
pretty.
too.
Yeah.
She was like, "Wow, that you know."
I know. Oh, not good, bro. Makes the guy all worked up. Like, holy crap.
Do you think your man even rides three-wheelers?
That's probably the problem.
She was looking for a three-wheeler rider.
Well, seriously, man. I walked in there. My shirt was completely torn right down the middle. I was like, there's no way I'm pulling any girls. And somehow,
Really?
oh, it was bad.
How'd you tear your shirt down the middle?
Well, because, of course, my buddies were like, dude, it's not cut up enough after you guys already cut it once.
The Lulu?
No, the other one, the one that the life wide open one, the black one. So then they're like, all right, we got to cut it right down the middle. So then we cut it right down the middle.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was the Jose Cuervo girl. She was working at the tent. She gave us the scissors, and I start chatting with her a little bit more. She goes, oh, I have a boyfriend. But then we cut it, and I start flirting with her a little bit more. But she goes, oh, that looks good. And then I start dancing a little bit more. She goes, but if I didn't have a boyfriend, must look okay.
I see your type.
No, that's
Taken.
when I stayed away, dude. I do
Taken.
not. No, I'm not about that. I do not want to take another guy's woman. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that's
Not
never
cool.
happened before to you.
I'd much rather have a single woman. I'll tell you that.
Anyways, yeah. So that was Gavin's latest dilemma that he was all worked up about. He was telling me about it an hour ago, and he was literally
Hyperventilating, yeah.
like breathing all hard. I'm like, bro, chill. Like it's just you and I here.
Well, now it's you and I and 100,000 other people.
He knows. He listened to the last podcast. Your story is not safe with us.
Yeah.
In quotes. Do you think that maybe your rising
Not
stress
safe, no.
levels is a contributing factor? Is the fact that you had probably how many milligrams of caffeine today?
Dude, I've been anxious since it happened, but
2 days ago. You've been anxious for 2 days about this?
I mean, no. I got anxious once I got on the plane, but then it was like, oh crap. I don't think the
Altitude.
caffeine has anything to do with it. I normally run this much caffeine. This is typical.
Like you're saying, you just had a feeling.
No, let's just stop talking about it. It was just not the situation. I don't want to deal with that situation.
Well, we'll move on.
Yeah. I am intrigued in your caffeine intake. How many milligrams of caffeine do you think you have a day?
Dude, probably roughly, we were talking about this a second ago, anywhere from 600 to 900. We try and stay around that 6 range just to have that happy medium right in the pocket, but sometimes we get out of hand.
Holy smokes. That's
Dude,
so much.
600 is in the pocket. That's like maxing out.
Have you ever felt like, I think I might have overdone it today?
Dude, only once or twice on hard edit dates, but not too often.
And what do you think you got up to?
Oh, we probably were pushing 12 around that point.
So
How was your body?
Can you look up, has
he
anyone
probably
ever
just
died
can't
from
think.
caffeine?
He probably just can't think. He's sitting there. He's like, why can't I think of something? Oh, I probably need more caffeine. And then he drinks more, and then he starts spinning his tires even more.
That's a lot of caffeine.
It is a lot of caffeine.
So the Mayo Clinic recommends that you don't go over 400 milligrams of caffeine.
We're already
And
past that.
doses of 1,000 milligrams of caffeine have generated detrimental side effects, with early symptoms being insomnia, restlessness, and agitation.
Yeah,
Agitation might be there, but I sleep like a baby still.
1,200 milligrams or more in a short time is considered a toxic dose and can cause seizures, heart arrhythmias, vomiting, in rare cases, death.
Not when you're built like Gav, dude.
I don't know if I'm the average male. I think I'm a little bit different. I don't know.
Just keep under 4,000 because that's listed by the FDA as a lethal dose of caffeine.
Okay.
Keep her a ways underneath that, please.
Right?
Okay.
I'm 225. I think I could take around 900 every day and be all right.
Keep her below 5.
Keep it below 5. Oh, guys.
Look up, like, what is a healthy amount for a 225-pound
man.
brick shit house?
I feel like you can work up, like you can increase your tolerance.
Yeah,
Probably
probably
like
because
anything.
you have high tolerance doesn't mean that it's good for you.
It's definitely probably hard on your heart,
I know, not good when I want to make it to 100. I'll tell
possibly
you
even
about
your
that.
brain. I
Oh
don't
yeah,
know.
that's right. That is your goal.
Oh, 100%.
Live to 100. You live a crazy life.
Do I even want that? I know. I just want to keep having fun for as long as possible. Why wouldn't you at that point?
The
You're gonna be a
FDA,
great 80-year-old. You're gonna be like your grandpa.
the FDA says about 400 milligrams of caffeine a day generally has no negative side effects.
Oh,
Yeah.
No
there you go.
negative.
All right.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
They were saying something like drinking 3 cups of coffee is actually supposedly good. There's a lot of health benefits to it, and they found that there was people that drank 3 cups of coffee a day were much less likely to have like neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and stuff like that.
3 cups of coffee is roughly 400 milligrams.
Really?
No, it's not.
no, it's
I think a
not.
cup of coffee is
Fucking
like.
coffee, are you-
This
Coffee's
is
like
what the
50.
FDA says, so.
I think most cups of coffee
FDA
are probably
are
40 to
fucking
60,
liars, dude.
100%.
and then so 3 of them, so you're probably in the 150. But yeah, dude, it's interesting. So I've worn this Whoop for like almost 2 years now, right? And they just got this new one that came out, and it can tell you, and I don't know how accurate this is, but it gives you like your Whoop age based off of your, you know, like your heart rate, all the health things, and then it can tell you your pace of aging.
Damn.
Really?
Yeah. And right now, my Whoop age is 27.3, but my pace of aging is 0.5. So for every year that I live, my like biological aging is only 6 months
That's pretty good.
because I'm living like so
Damn.
clean right now.
Now, but you
know?
had a couple hard years
Yeah,
that
I definitely had some hard years. So I probably started out maybe in the 30s, but I'm working backwards. But I'd be curious what like your guys's are.
Yeah, how are we looking on that, Ev? What are you thinking?
Dialed, honestly.
Evan would probably be like really young, honestly. He's just like built. You're built right.
Ben, why are you so obsessed with touching me lately?
'Cause
you
it's-
just love to like poke me and grab me by my waist.
Yeah, it's just
really
a
weird.
crazy little
Like,
thing to poke.
When we're in public and you come up behind me and put both your yeah, it's weird, dude. People are gonna start thinking weird things. Like
Well,
other
it's not
people
like I
that we're
hold
friends
on to
with.
them for
Yeah,
a
I was
while, but
gonna
I
say.
do give them a little squeeze. It's just to like to remind you that they're there. I feel like you're getting used to living with them. So me touching them is you being like, oh yeah, they're still there.
Dude,
And then every time I poke your belly, it's more of just like a curiosity thing of like, what's the poke gonna feel like?
Staring at it?
Yeah, dude. Evan's belly is insane. Like, look at this.
Dude.
No, like, look. Actually, look at this. Hold on. Just let me for the camera. It's like,
What was the turning point?
This is a hard poke right here, and it isn't even going in.
Just so much beer.
Dense, dude. You're bloated.
It's just simply full of beer.
You've
fully
been drinking
bloated.
so much beer for the past 3 years I've known you. It's only the past year that you started to show it.
Yeah, no, I've been drinking a lot of beer lately.
Like even more beer.
Yes.
And how do we feel about that?
I usually feel pretty good after 6 or 8 beer.
The density of it is really what gets me. Because, like, I'd imagine this is what it would feel like to, like, poke, like, Bert Kreischer's.
Gut? Yeah, just
They do say, like, the hard fat is, like, the worst kind.
Because it's the hardest to get rid of.
I don't know.
I think,
But it's weird. It's not like
dude.
You think so?
It's just bloated.
It's just got some...
So I just-
Like it's
like,
not
I need to
hard
just take a
fat.
good
it's
dump?
just like maybe, but yeah, I think you're just like you're probably just so inflamed from all the beer and it's just bloated like in that way. It's not all fat.
You could probably shed like 25 pounds if you just quit drinking and then like did one of those 1 week fasts.
Dude, I was gonna do that, and then I just like kept getting thirsty every day around like 4 or 5 o'clock, sometimes 7. I'm like, man, it'd be kind of nice to not drink beers, but man, some beers are gonna taste good right now.
Ken went on like a new no beer diet, just straight dirty martinis. And for those of you that are wondering what a martini is it's a fancy glass that has vodka in it and then usually an olive. But Ken just says, just waft the olive.
Just a little double shot of tequila or a double shot of vodka, and then that's it.
In a fancy glass that he sips
They,
on.
they put ice in there.
No, they put the ice in before to
They shake
chill
it.
the glass, and then they shake the vodka in the ice.
Dude, I can't think of many drinks worse.
Oh, they're fantastic. Once you like grow a taste for it, they're the best.
what's it taste like?
Once you have enough of them.
Vodka.
Vodka
Yeah,
with a
but
little
it's
bit of
vodka.
olive.
I know, but you have the olive in there. Does it give a weird little
No, olive juice is great.
Yeah,
Yes,
but
it
he
tastes
doesn't
like-
have the olive in it. He says waft the
Waft it.
olive.
Okay.
Just put it in the aroma.
Serenade
Well,
They
they
had
put
a
the
word.
olive in there when they shake it, and then they take it out.
Wait, how do they shake it?
I don't think I'm like the best like demonstrator of it. You probably have the best idea on how they do that.
I just drink beers.
And then Ken's second go-to drink, damn near a criminal act every time he does this, where like I've borderline called the cops on him. He goes, do you have any Sambuca? And they say, all we have is the dark Sambuca. And he says, perfect. And they look at him like there's something wrong with this guy if he wants a shot of Sambuca. And then he goes, I'll take 8. And then the bartender, every time I've seen it, just chuckles and looks around like, oh, this guy's about to fuck his friends over.
Dude, I actually
Dude,
think
it's the worst.
better.
It's the worst drink I've ever had.
Tell me about
It's
it.
not
What
that
is it?
bad.
What
It's a
is
shot.
it?
It's a shot of. It looks like black licorice. Of like if you had black licorice and you just melted it down, so it's super super thick.
Yeah.
Or it's just like cough syrup.
What is it? What kind of alcohol?
No idea.
It's so
Ew.
bad. And then so Ken will order it. Like this weekend, we were out after the car show, and Ken ordered Sambuca, and I was immediately like looking for like where can I hide? And then next
window
thing
to
I
jump out
know,
of.
puts it in front of me, and I'm like, oh, this is terrible. But at least I'm doing it with my friends, right?
So you ran it? You did it?
Yeah. Well, I do it with Ken, and then I think a bunch of subs, and then I swear I get done doing it, put it down, and I go, Ken, that was terrible. Ken left. He left before like everyone could even react to it. Like it's so evil to do to people that you don't even want to stick around and see the consequences.
So what was the point, Ken?
It was like a flash bomb.
I'm just trying to help my friends have a great time at night. You know,
I had a terrible time. After that, it went all downhill because it ruins your taste buds.
Dude, I don't think it's nearly as bad as you're making it out to be. Like, I'd rather take one of those shots than a tequila shot.
I'd rather do
crazy.
Sambuca than Yag.
Oh, and that's Ken's third. That's his third go-to is Yay.
That's your other one.
Yeg's like a standard shot. You can't really.
terrible.
Either
Yeg
you
is
love it or
pretty
you
standard.
hate it. Like, I hate Fireball. I think that's a terrible shot.
What do you hate about it? Just the burn or what? You can't take the burn?
Just the taste. I just don't like it. I'll only do it when like I feel like I have to. I feel like I'm being a nerd. Like, you can't say no,
It's a fireball
so,
shot, yeah.
so you just do it. But yeah, I think Fireball is definitely worse than Ken's drink.
What's up with none of you guys running the whiskey, man? Nobody runs whiskey anymore, I feel like.
Yeah, nothing good happens.
Interesting.
You drink whiskey?
I'm a whiskey guy, through and through, yeah.
Do you ever get angry, Gav, and end up doing something you regret?
No, I don't get angry. I do something I regret, but I don't. Somehow I've learned how to keep my calm and cool. You know, I had my years of playing football, got all my anger issues out then, I think. So I'm chilling nowadays.
Really?
Yeah.
Shopify is here to bring your online store dreams into reality. Shopify is your commerce expert with world-class expertise in everything From managing inventory to international shipping to processing and returns and beyond, Shopify gives you that leg up from day one with hundreds of beautiful, ready-to-go templates to express your brand, style, and forget about coding because you can get help with everyday tasks like enhancing product images, writing product descriptions, or generating discount codes with Shopify's AI tools. Plus, get that iconic purple Shopify Pay button that's used by millions of businesses around the world. It's why Shopify has the best converting checkout on the planet. Your customers already love it, so you better have it on your website. Turn those dreams into and give them the best shot at its success with Shopify. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period and start selling today at shopify.com/wide-open. Go to shopify.com/wide-open. That is shopify.com/wide-open. Thank you very much to Shopify for sponsoring this week's podcast.
Yeah, Ken got a new car, the Lincoln Continental. You guys saw it in last week's video. And now Ken is learning what it's like to be an old vintage car owner.
Well, yeah, you got to take on all the traits. You can't drive it in the rain. You can only take it out on certain days of the week. Sometimes they don't work, and then you walk away from it for 5 minutes, and then you come back, and then it just magically works again. All just the weird stuff about vintage cars.
How are you enjoying owning a classic car, Ken?
When it works, it's beautiful. It's amazing. Love driving the thing. When it doesn't work, it's the most embarrassing thing ever.
Do you regret buying it, or
I love it.
You're still okay. Good. All right, because I was curious after this weekend with how much trouble you were having with it. If you were just like, why the frick did I buy this thing?
Well, I was talking to a couple people, and they were like, "Oh, like you can send it off to this place in California," and I think I might do that. Like, put the air suspension in, get a few little things tweaked on it.
That'd be sick. Yeah, I think it needs air ride like that first one.
Air ride with not necessarily those exact wheels of the original one that I looked at, but something similar where it's just like a flat plate down there.
They only do that in California?
It's kind of like certain people are better with certain kinds of vintage cars, and like these guys, like all they do is like old Continentals. That's like their specialty thing. So it's like you might as well send it to someone that can specialize in that, where they know that style of car the best.
Sounds inexpensive.
No, it's not.
Would you drive it home? Like maybe ship it down there?
No,
and fly out and drive it home?
no, ship it.
Even after they dial it in, you still wouldn't drive it?
Fuck no.
I don't get why, like, that car would have been a dream on the road, dude. They built that thing for the road.
Yeah, but it's like a dream in the 1960s and a dream in 2025 are two very disconnected things.
I think you've just been tainted with all these brand new vehicles.
Yeah, I agree.
Probably,
You're
but
not even
I don't
giving it a
want to.
chance.
I don't want to find out on the side of the highway.
It's all right. Just part of owning a classic, Ken. I go through it every day, man. Me and my three-wheelers.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Ken's even got you beat.
Yeah, 65, dude. Tell me about that. That's old.
Oh, you haven't even seen it yet.
No, I haven't.
Oh, it's out in the garage.
Freaking hey, man. I'm a man of the 80s, so 65 is definitely. Give me a ride later. I'll tell you about it.
Well, you can't drive it. It's raining.
That sucks.
Even though you drove it with the top down in the rain.
Yeah, but that wasn't
Car
really
show.
that raining that bad.
It was raining.
It was I was going fast enough. I didn't feel it.
Yeah, we're gonna be driving the first gen home. Hopefully, there's no new rust holes up top because it's gonna be a rainy drive. I think.
You're finally taking that thing home, huh?
Finally gonna make the drive.
Thank God.
Any guesses on what's gonna happen? Am I gonna make it? What do you fellas
I
think?
think you're going to make it. I'm just glad to see it back in its owner's hands.
Yeah.
You know?
Thank you for
'Cause
that.
It's been sitting just all lonely, wondering when's Gavin going to come back and get me and drive me. You just loaded up with all your other three-wheelers that you left here on your trailer that you left here.
Dude, I know. I was gonna come back after Rednecks, but that was a long weekend, man. I couldn't handle it anymore. I couldn't.
So where are you driving this thing to?
To Kansas, straight to Kansas. We're going to the Horsepower Rodeo. We're gonna show up with Weston and blow the tires off.
Really?
You're going to blow the tires off the truck?
Holy shit. So there's going to be a crowd?
Yeah, there's gonna be a crowd.
That could be embarrassing.
Is everyone aware that you don't know how to drive a manual?
Dude, I do know how to drive a manual.
When did you learn?
The last freaking van race, I had a PT Cruiser, and mine was a manual, and I got the hang of it. I'm pretty dialed, man. I was ahead the whole first 4 laps, and then I got bored, so I was like, let's hit the jump, and I screwed it up. That was going to be my first time ever winning.
There's no hills between here and Kansas, right? Like, you're not going to get stuck in a situation.
I know how to
parked
drive a
on
manual. I'll be fine.
You'll be rolling backwards into the car.
Where
behind
did that
you.
even come from, you guys? Like that, ever since the second time I showed
we watched it firsthand.
No, you guys were giving me crap the second time I ever showed up and I was on the Valkyrie. Gavin doesn't know how to drive a clutch. You're burning the hell out of that
Oh,
clutch.
yeah,
I thought
that
I was
was
doing
bad.
just
You was.
fine.
Yeah, I almost forgot about that, but yeah, that was bad.
The clutch.
I mean, it lasted the whole time.
We had to replace it halfway through.
Did it, bro? Halfway through?
Yeah.
Damn. Sorry, guys.
Are you driving it on the 26s there?
Probably should, huh?
I mean, it definitely is going to look a lot cooler, but are you planning on doing a burnout with the 26s on?
No, because we still have the 2 front
Okay.
tires, so we're going to put the 2 front tires.
I was going to say, dude, those 26s are way too hard to do a burnout on.
Really? You don't think she'll pull them?
Dalton can't even do a burnout with his tires.
He did it last night, actually.
Yeah, it was raining.
No, you didn't do it last night. You almost fucked me.
No.
Oh.
Bro, funniest thing ever.
What happened? What happened last night?
Well, we pull up and the brand new Cummins is running good and it sounds like it's healthy. So I go, Ev, what's up with the Cummins? He goes,
the Cummins is idling in the parking lot while Dalton's inside singing songs.
Oh.
we didn't know he was singing.
He's got the camera propped up. He's singing to it next to a dirt bike. And then you just see him look because he hears his truck start spooling up in the driveway.
So you hopped in it then, Ev?
Yep, hopped in it. Gav said, does this thing do a burnout? So I was attempting to spool it up and spin the tires a little. And by that time, Dalton came running out, dragged me out of the truck.
So it could do a burnout?
He ended up getting in it, and I think he was angry with me, so he took it out on his truck.
You ripped a burnout at 11 p.m. at night?
Yeah, so who did the burnout?
Dalton.
He did it.
Dalton,
It was
no
10.
burnouts at 10:30 at night. We have neighbors and your truck is loud. Good job not doing a burnout, Evan. So much
Evan knew
restraint out of you.
What do you mean not doing a burnout? You did a burnout.
Well, did I?
Yeah, you did.
Well, little. I definitely did not do what Dalton did.
I saw the snap of it or whatever, and I was like, oh, yeah, that was loud.
Dude, I mean,
Are we going to get the clip?
I'll show you in a second, but what you didn't have lockup on, and basically that locks up the converter to spin the tires. If you don't have that on, you can toast the trans in like 45 seconds.
But I didn't.
But you
said 45 seconds. I was in it for 5.
you would have stayed in it if I didn't come running out.
Sound like Gavin
I
now.
knew that was coming.
You sound like Gavin.
He looked right at me. Only stay in it for 5. Damn it, dude. We've been doing better. We're back on the rocker.
What do you have at 10 now?
Oh, we're back to 15, dude.
15 seconds?
Minutes?
I'm not you, Ev. Jeez
Can you
Louise.
tell him what you told me this morning?
We are stopping, dude. There's no.
Tell me. I gotta hear this.
Oh, we are not.
I gotta hear this.
No, none of that, bro.
If he
Please.
would have with that lady, it wouldn't even been really worth it because it would have been so quick.
Oh, that's honestly in my head half the time too. I mean, yeah, it saved me there just because looking back now, I'm glad I didn't. But yeah, in the head,
You're
for
like, it's not even worth it.
5 seconds. Yeah, why am I going to disappoint her and me?
Yeah. So you did a burnout in his truck when it was raining.
Well, I tried to, and it didn't really burn out. And then he came out, and then he did an actual burnout. And then we parked the truck, and then we came inside and did some wheelies on the Starks.
This
Let me
is the
just say,
funniest
I don't
thing.
think there's anything wrong with me just wanting to privately sing a little bit and record it.
I mean,
There's
you're
nothing
just
wrong
making
with that.
thirst traps. It's kind of
No,
cool.
I don't post singing content. I just like to sing sometimes.
Well,
That's
now
it.
everyone's going to see it, so let's run it.
Why'd you film it?
Oh, I know why, but I won't say. That's up to him.
You're the best, Dalton. You're the best, dude. No way.
That's funny.
Oh, my gosh.
That's funny.
That's what you should fucking
That is
post.
so funny. It almost sounds like your truck's getting stolen.
And then
Did you think it was
happen when
getting stolen, or what'd you think?
Well, I mean, at that point, he had no idea where we were. Like, he didn't know we had just pulled up.
No, I knew you guys were at Zorba's, so I left my truck running, and I was gonna come meet you guys and hang out. And I was just about to leave, like literally
One
right
quick song.
right after that. And well, I'm a cornball, and
Can I see it? Can I
my
see
truck almost
that?
got ruined.
I don't blame you for singing and doing what you want.
Bro, even your truck idling all night is fucking loud.
It's not that loud.
Yeah, pretty loud.
I think
It's
just
definitely
idling
healthy.
it for the poor
Not as
neighbors,
loud as
man.
Ken's merch workers pickups, but
The interior on that thing looks mean. Ev, you look kind of proper in that thing.
I couldn't figure out how to shift the goddamn thing.
He looks like a little kid that stole his
Yeah.
dad's work truck.
All right, here we go.
Oh, he's outside.
I can't, because I can't put it in neutral. If I get out, it'll dry.
Dude,
That's
Gavin's
funny.
squealing. Is your truck okay?
So everything was fine until I wake up this morning and I see my custom balance.
This is alleged.
No,
Mind you.
it is not alleged. We can rewatch the security cam
We
footage.
can.
it is bent forwards, and it only can get bent forwards from turning it too sharp when you back up. And that's a $400 balance. And now it's bent forward over the bumper, and I got to try to take it off, rebend it, and then hopefully I don't have to re-wrap it because it is wrapped as well.
I don't think that I did it because I was aware of those tires, and the other side is completely ripped off from when you were drifting.
It is not.
So how do you know that you didn't do it any other time?
Because I literally look at that thing and take videos of it 24/7. Literally the day of, I took pictures of it and videos.
So it's you messed up the valence?
Allegedly, but I'm not so sure. We'll find out.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I'll hit the Venmo. You don't even want to replace it, dude.
No, I don't want to go through replacing it because it was an absolute bitch to get
Just
all the
bend it
stuff
back.
here to make it. I'm going to bend it back, but I would like the Venmo.
Well, I mean, just, for cost of repairs, obviously.
I mean, and you don't ever get in my truck again.
All right, but then you can't drive mine anymore.
I got to pick you up from Zorba's like every night. I picked you up from Zorba's for the last 2 weeks.
Sure, you might owe him there.
Honestly, that Venmo could just be for the DDs.
Pretty good
No,
point.
I have to hire a ride almost every night, not you.
That is a lie. You did it twice.
Yeah, 2 rides.
And you didn't bother to call me. I was at the shop.
Singing.
I'm pretty much at your beckoning call every night, dude.
I love it. Wasn't me. Turns.
That was a pretty
Dude, it was hardly turning. Gavin, did I not say, I can't...
You knew what you were doing, yeah.
You can't hardly turn this truck because the wheels will rub. That wasn't even close to a half turn.
See, now do you have some empathy for me when I was on the drift track swinging it?
No.
Oh. You just said you can hardly turn it.
Yeah, but that's your fault. Why don't you make it turn?
Well, because 14 wides are cooler.
Gavin knows how that goes with the wides.
Yeah, you ate
Yeah,
the
I
whole
do.
fender.
I know. I was looking at my fender when we
Yeah,
drove
the
by. I was
whole
like, what's
fender.
wrong with my fender?
Speaking of Dalton's truck, did you guys see that video of Kevin from Full Send Diesel when he got in that altercation with that guy?
I've been trying to finish it. I'm halfway through.
Oh, really?
It's an
Yeah.
hour long.
I just see it
It's good,
progressing, but
though.
I don't know how it gets to it.
So basically, he's parked in the Tesla charging stations. There's 6 or 8 of them. There's no one there. This guy pulls up, starts calling him a fucking asshole for parking in the charging station. He's like, oh, no, if there was anyone here, I'd move, And then the guy just would not drop it. He kept saying, if there was someone here, I would move, but there's not. No one's trying to get in. I'm not bothering anyone. Just keep walking. Go the other way. And the dude just kept, walking about 5 steps away, and then he just come back and be like, you're a fucking asshole. You're flicking him off, doing all this shit. He would not drop it. And then he goes up to the cameraman and I guess, hits the cameraman. And, literally, a second after he hits the cameraman, Kevin just lays the guy out.
Don't touch me.
Yeah. You don't fucking assault people, motherfucker.
And then the store manager comes out. And he's like, all right, guys, you got to get out of here. And then he just hops in his truck and leaves. It's pretty.
You can see
the guy
the
had
store
it coming.
manager in the background.
The guy had
actually.
it coming. He would not drop it. He wasn't going to leave Kevin alone until he got punched in the face. That was just the thing you can tell from
What's
it.
up with this guy? What's his problem?
Apparently he owns 2 Teslas and
Okay.
hates fucking big trucks. And then he called his truck a piece of shit and also said he had shitty wheels, which I thought was funny.
Hey, you don't say that about a guy's wheels.
It's not a piece of shit truck or shitty wheels, but it was just funny that he looked at the wheels. Those are shitty wheels.
What happens? Everyone's a tough guy until you get punched in the face.
He's like,
right?
oh,
So,
he punched me. The manager's like, all right, you guys got to get out of here. And then they're hopping in the truck. He's like, he punched me, yada, yada. And then they're just gone. What's the description say? My lawyer.
That I can finally release this video.
This was a year ago.
Oh, really?
What is this guy's deal?
He's coming fucking spot to some fucking asshole recording.
He's got to be drunk, right?
I have a name.
Or people just like that.
Jake, man. It's not an asshole.
I kind of figured he's got to be on something. The way he's acting.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Yeah.
Kevin lays
You
the
don't
guy out.
fucking assault people, motherfucker. Now call the cops. It's all on video. You fucking touched him. You fucking touched me.
Knock it off. Go.
I'm gonna fucking kill these guys.
Whose truck is it?
I'm going to kill these bastards.
Okay.
Get out.
No.
Bro, he ain't doing shit.
He's fucking punching me.
I know.
He fucking. I have it
I
on
see
video.
it.
He's
I got
fucking
it. Go.
punching me.
Leave.
Whereas this video hasn't gone more viral.
No. I wanted to fucking my shit.
Probably will.
It is.
He fucking backflip.
That's it. They're out of
Damn.
there.
So whatever ended up happening with the guy?
I don't think anyone really got in trouble. I don't know. Kevin showed it to me when I was in Pennsylvania, and I was like, dude, you got to post this. Like, no one's going to come after you for this video. And
Except maybe the guy you punched.
yeah, but he has it on video. He touched Kevin
Yeah,
first,
yeah.
and he touched Jake.
So
I mean,
nothing ever happened? Like, there was never contact with him or anything?
dude, I don't think so. I
Like,
think
he didn't, like, the police never called him or anything?
I don't believe so.
That's crazy. That guy just got flatlined and then just fucking went home.
He was
You
too
don't wanna
embarrassed.
know.
It's probably the best thing to do, honestly.
He was probably like, "What can I do here?" And you talk to a lawyer. Well, did you swing first or you do something first? And the
Yeah.
guy's like, "Yeah." And the guy's like, "Is there video of it?" The guy's playing it back like, "Okay, I did it to the cameraman."
Yeah.
He's really like, "Yeah," and the lawyer's probably like, "Yeah, you don't have much of a case here."
And
Yeah,
probably
he
didn't wanna
walked
spend the
up to
money.
him.
especially Kevin only doing like one punch. He didn't like go overkill.
Yeah.
No, he
Yep.
kept it calm. He
Which
didn't
was
start
good.
flicking the forehead or
And like
anything.
the full video is like 4 minutes of the guy continually
Yeah, he
just
should've
coming
just
back
left
and
it.
Coming
coming
back
back.
to
Like he
them,
was
Kevin never left
so-
his spot.
He's
so
just
clearly
repeating
the
himself,
aggressor.
too. Repeating himself, too.
Dude, Kevin kind of has my build, like a little skinnier, but he served. Like, you do not want to mess with Kevin.
Yeah, he was
Yeah, I
a
can
Marine,
see that.
wasn't he?
I believe so.
There's a lot of just pissed off people in the world. A lot of Karens. What's the male version of a Karen?
I wonder if a guy like that's still
Derek.
driving a Tesla.
He probably didn't even own one.
Yeah, he was probably
Said
just
he
trying
had
to
to.
stand
He
up.
was driving a bloat out Mazda or whatever that was. Like
So that was his wife's. Yeah.
probably just capping. He didn't even look like he could have a wife.
Ev, you'd be happy. I got scammed yesterday.
You get scammed more than anybody I know.
No, I know. I
Scammed
figured
like-
you'd be happy. This is actually like I got scammed.
Normally, I should be worried about like my elderly family members getting scammed.
This is the second time you've gotten
technology,
scammed
but
in 30 days.
I'm worried
Also,
about you.
the second time I've been scammed in 29 years. But yeah, dude. So it was my birthday last week, and I was like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna get myself a gift, like something nice. I've always kind of wanted this chain. I'd seen it for a while. Like I've seen this chain on here for like a while. I had it open in a tab, so I ordered this chain. It's $1,500. I'm like, this is a lot of money for a chain, but whatever. Shows up, I'm all excited.
Gold chain.
Yeah, gold chain. I go open it up, fucking plastic. They sent me a plastic chain.
Where did you buy it from?
Just this website. It looked legit. Like I even showed Ken the website. Like it looked legit. Like the only thing we can conclude is that maybe they have like you buy it on their website and maybe it's drop shipped from like another dealer, or maybe someone switched it out that was packaging it, because like I even called and they have customer service and everything.
Like,
And they were like they
American.
they sent me a return label. But yeah, they sent me a plastic chain for $1,500.
Like when you
It was
wiggle it's
plastic.
just-
Like Alex looked at it and everything is plastic.
Did you read the reviews? I mean, talk to me about the reviews.
They have so many different chains. It's a gold chain. Like I just thought it was kind of more of a unique one. There wasn't reviews, but they have so many different things on the site.
honestly, I looked at it and I was expecting to go like, oh yeah, it looks pretty Cheeto. It looks legit.
Yeah.
And like when you go to their thing, they've got guarantees. If you like 30-day money back guarantees, shit like that. So I mean, I don't.
As soon as I opened it and I was like, oh, I got plastic chain. And I was my next thought was, Evan's gonna be so happy.
Yeah, he's gonna love this.
He's gonna love this.
I'm not happy about you getting scammed, but I do get a good chuckle.
No,
out
you
of
do.
it.
He says that with a little smile on
that's
his face. I'm not
nothing
bad.
that makes you happier than your other friends having problems.
Oh, 100%. As long as it's not
give
him,
me a
That
he's
sounds terrible when you
the
put it that way.
happiest guy on the
Sounds-
planet.
sounds terrible.
It's okay. It's because it's kind of funny in the long run, but it sucks for us. When you're laughing at me when I'm in a pickle, I'm not enjoying it, but you're getting a hell of a time out of it.
Your pickles are always hilarious,
That's
Gav.
true. That's,
are.
yeah, it's
You know
maybe
that.
not the best. That's,
not the
yeah,
only
not
one.
the best.
Also,
example.
Gavin's never really been in a real pickle though.
CJ got fucking scammed on 1500 News. Evan's just like, how am I going to spend the rest of my day being this happy?
I wish I could have been there to
What do-
see
I don't
the
want this to
original.
go to waste.
Yeah, I wish I would have had it on camera.
It's like opening up the fancy box. I know you're excited. Like
Yeah.
I'd be super excited, and you grab it, and your heart just had to drop.
It was all
Yeah.
like crumpled up in the box too. Like
You showed up to the shop pretty early, like earlier than usual, and then you left.
I just jetted home real quick because it said delivered. They 2-day aired it to me. It really made no sense. Like it was like this. It seemed very official.
Maybe they just thought you were dumb, or like whoever
They
bought,
thought maybe I
bought
just
the
would
chain
like
would
wear
be.
it.
They're like,
but-
"Bah, it was expensive, so
Yeah,
it must
here.
be fine."
See if I
Maybe
can
it
put
was
on camera.
something in like one of the employees or something.
Yeah, but like, how would they swap it? But granted, it seems smaller than what I thought I was getting. But
That's what she told Gav.
All right, guys, I got freaking conned so hard today. It's almost funny.
See? Even you
It is
know.
funny. I mean, I was laughing about
I
it.
ordered this necklace online. It's a solid yellow gold chain. Thought it looked pretty cool. I was like, you know what? I'm going to treat myself. I'm going to get myself a new chain. Well, I'm all excited. It shows up. Pull it out. It's literally plastic. It's also tiny. Like, this should be way bigger than this. It's plastic, though. $1,500 on a plastic chain.
Is it?
It is.
Doesn't sound like it.
It's plastic.
I'd imagine they have really good customer service.
I mean, you sent it back, which was probably the right idea to act quick, but like you could have brought it to probably like a jewelry store.
Bro,
and
I was just
asked
trying to get
them.
my money back.
I mean, I understand that.
It was fake, and it floated.
it
floated?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
okay, yeah,
tested
right.
that. So you and Alex are just in the kitchen, like trying to inspect. Like, all right, get some water.
Yeah, that's why you test it.
I know. It's just, it's funny. It is funny.
Yeah, I wish we would have been filming it more. I was
Bro,
more
what-
caught up because I was like, I just lost $1,500.
Why don't you just go to the store and buy one?
Because they didn't have like a chain like that. I thought that was like a cool one. But now I've been getting hit up by like a bunch of like jewelers on my Snapchat. Like, I'll make you a chain. I'm
Definitely
God.
not scammers.
like, yeah, they probably want their 15.
Doubles downs on the chain scam.
It's like Mike getting his Surons from China.
Yeah, those still showing up.
Yeah, they're still coming.
They're in Mexico.
All he's got to do is just
We
pay.
should go to Mexico and try to find them.
Friggin' Tijuana to find a couple Surons.
Gav,
Come home
you
want to
come with?
Dude, I barely went to Puerto Rico, but let's run it. I was scared going to Puerto Rico even, man.
What were you scared of? Just getting robbed or getting
Something,
lost?
yeah,
or-
being held hostage or
Yeah,
something.
so
What are they going to hold you hostage for?
I don't know.
Gav, you,
Scale of three-wheelers.
you do realize Puerto Rico is part of the U.S., right?
I figured that out very quickly, yeah.
Yeah, Gav calls me, and he's like, dude, I'm like, what's going on, bro? I'm just debating if I should go to Puerto Rico or not. And I'm like, what's the holdup? He's like, just seems sketchy, man. Like, they're probably going to, like, hold me hostage. And I hold him back like a laugh, and I go, hey, Gav, no offense, but what do you think they're going to do with you? A 225-pound cornbread boy like yourself.
Gosh damn it, man. Put me in the back of a U-Haul and ship me somewhere.
They go, I don't know, man. Hold me hostage, like, for you guys, maybe?
or something. And then he goes, well, dude, if they're holding you hostage, just call Mike. He'll pay whatever amount right up. He won't negotiate.
Won't even ask any questions.
Ben would be lowballing, offering him like 30%. We'll let him sleep on it. We'll hit him back tomorrow. They'll come to their
Gavin's
senses.
like, get
Bro,
me out of here.
We ain't paying full term or full price for Gavin's release, you
You
know?
don't respond in 12 hours, we cut off his arm.
It did
Well, it
make
should
me-
be cheaper then.
They're capping.
Let's just wait till he loses the arm. It'll
They
be cheaper.
ain't gonna cut your arm off.
Dude, it made me
Got your
feel
little diddler.
He ain't using it like it should anyway.
Shut up. Stop. Ryan, I didn't see that coming from you, dude. All the other guys take shots at me. That was uncalled for.
Yeah, sorry, I mean to throw a little in
God,
there,
you've
but
had
it just
that
felt
same
right.
Little.
I didn't mean to. It just seemed right.
Oh, man. Yeah, no, I was scared. Everything worked out. Really nice people in Puerto Rico, though. Great
Yeah.
people. Yep.
That's what I would have assumed.
Yeah. I just had no clue where I was going. Normally, when I go somewhere like that further away, it's with like another influencer or another YouTuber or something. That guy I just met off of Instagram, and all his DMs or all his freaking bio said was pizza, ATCs, and traveling. So I was like, all right, we might be good friends, but didn't know who the guy.
That's how people feel about you showing up to their house. The wife is like, all right, honey, are you sure about this guy? His bio just says three-wheelers.
Three-wheeler.
Yours says,
Baby.
welcome to the shred.
Welcome to the shred. It's a little bit better, right?
Yeah, it is, knowing you, but like,
Yeah.
imagine if you were going to go visit someone in a remote cabin in Puerto
Yeah,
Rico.
apparently
and said,
his-
welcome to the shred.
That's funny, you brought that. His wife was apparently asking a bunch of questions. You're letting some random guy come stay at our Airbnb, yada, yada, yada.
Oh, he's fine. He rides three-wheelers, honey.
No, it's crazy how much the three-wheeler community is like a true community, though. Like,
Well, you guys got to stay together. There's not many of you.
100%. You're right about that.
Good point. Good point.
But yeah, I'm over in Puerto Rico, and all these like groups of 5 people are talking about how they know this guy from watching three-wheeler videos. They know this guy. Like, this guy's the guy in the three-wheeler world. It's so funny.
You got to just be the man amongst the three-wheeler guys.
Dude, there's a lot of freaking good riders and a lot of solid dudes in the three-wheeler world, though. I'll tell you that.
You got the
Like, you
solid
just-
dude part covered.
But you're just like putting these three-wheelers on your back, bro.
Somebody has to, man. I'm just trying to bring them back as much as I can right now.
Are you the king? Like, you're the king, top dog of three-wheeler riders, right?
I don't like to call myself that, but
And
I've done more with a three-wheeler than most people have, yeah.
most?
all people.
Do you think there's one guy maybe on the internet that's done more?
He's getting it, but only in the skate park. But I'll give him credit, man. The dude's a rider.
Can we pull him up?
I was gonna say, are you gonna downplay it because he rides the skate park?
No, I'm not downplaying. I just said he's a solid rider.
Would you say that this guy's your arch nemesis?
No, I mean, he came up to me at Trike Fest. He was super cool. He pulled up to Trike Fest with a freaking Honda 70 on the top of his Honda Civic, so I knew he was an all right guy.
He's a pro BMXer as well, correct?
Yep, correct.
If you were to have an arch nemesis in the three-wheeler world, would it be him?
It would probably be him. Just fueled by all the comments in there, just half of them saying, Shred 80 can never do this. Shred 80 got
Really?
What?
That's what they're saying?
There's a couple of them.
Why don't you just
Shit.
go to a skate park and show that you can?
I probably should.
Do you think you
Because
could?
you can't.
Dude, it'd be tough to show him up, actually. Like, he's hitting that shit pretty good. I think I can give him a run for his money, but he might have me in the skate park. I can admit it.
Really?
Yeah.
So this is the man, huh?
This is
He
the
doesn't
man
look
right
like
here.
a doctor.
He's not a real doctor.
Oh. So that's just,
But he'll take a
that's
look.
just a part of that three-wheeler community. Some people lie about being a redneck. Others lie
Yeah.
about being a doctor.
We got a quarter pipe in the garage right now. We can start training today.
Let's run it after this.
This dude looks pretty redneck, bro.
No, he's something.
He's a real redneck, you can tell.
Shut
Yeah,
up,
look at
Evan.
his backyard, bro.
You saw my backyard?
He's got double wide with a garage.
He's got a trailer.
You
That's
don't
some
even have a
redneck
trailer,
shit.
do you?
No, I don't.
You don't have a trailer on your three-wheeler?
All right, hit the skate park. This isn't good.
Why? Because he looked awesome?
He did look pretty good. I'll
Dude,
give him that.
I kind
He's
of
got
thought
some
you
skill.
had three-wheeler hair, but his hair blowing through the wind really looked 80s to me.
I got to grow it out, I
Hey,
think.
Gav.
man. Flocking.
What if you found out that Marissa
Oh, dang, dude.
With him.
started dating this
Dude,
guy?
that would
Well,
be
Dude,
actually...
he can eat a fall too.
That looked like a Gavin
Dude, the
fall.
grind? Are you kidding me?
Can you imagine how funny that'd be, though?
Is this his only wheeler, though?
You know, I think he has a 250R. He has the first gen 250R, but he
That's
only makes...
intimidating.
God, that was pretty sick, actually.
Dude,
a
the
dope
Rock's a
skate park.
fakie?
Stop
high.
it. We got to stop hyping him up. He's good shit, though.
Stop hyping him up. He's lit.
He's pretty good, dude.
CJ, don't tell him that.
You're good too, Gav.
Thanks, bro.
You're good too. You're more of like an enduro rider.
You're
This
kind
guy's
of like the Kirkland version of
Yeah,
this guy.
this guy's kind of urban.
what'd you, Kirkland?
No, I'm not. Dude, if anything, he's the city boy. I'm the redneck.
Well,
Oh, he's
clearly.
a doctor. He's
Dude,
a doctor.
We
and you're
saw
a
his
redneck.
yard. He looked pretty redneck.
He's hitting this freaking skate
Oh,
park.
look at
Oh,
this.
He just stalled it out.
that was pretty good, actually. He has to have the big bore kit on that.
Where's this guy live?
I have no clue.
The man.
How many
right there.
followers
Yeah,
this
he's
guy
pretty
have?
good shit. He has like 13K now. He's been
Okay.
growing fast, though.
Well,
Make sure you send
he's got
these
a
links
long
to me.
ways to go.
32?
32 subscribers. He's got a long way to go before he
Well,
catches
he's
you,
doing
Gav.
good on Instagram, yeah.
Church of Jack.
And Gav, I don't want to take away from what you're doing because I think you're the man
Yeah.
too.
Thank you.
But game's got to respect game here.
Oh, that's why I
Yeah.
respect it. I can tell another rider when he's a good rider. Like, there's a couple of riders that I'll just tell them straight up, like, you're a better rider than me. Like, Spencer's a better rider than me.
Oh, you're saying that because he's a professional dirt bike
You know, I don't know
rider?
if you should even bother saying that, Gavin. I think everyone knows that. You know, Travis Pastrana, you're a lot better of a rider than me.
Last winter, I think
Better.
it was in the winter, Spencer goes, I've never ridden a three-wheeler.
I know. That's why I
And
just said
he-
what I said. That's why I just said what I said, because I saw what he can do.
And he absolutely murdered the pit bike track. And you went, I'm going to do it.
He greased the shit out of. There was no point in me even trying, dude. That's a rider right there. You too, though. All three of you guys are both really solid riders. I'll give you guys that. Shut the freak up.
Did you feel bad so you put Ben in there or what?
No, I'm just stating facts.
Now the look in my eye, the little lower lip tremble. He couldn't
Who
help
would you
but just
rank-
throw me in.
How would you rank three-wheeler riding level skill amongst you, Spencer,
Right?
Micah, Evan, and Ben?
We can throw Dalton in there. He gets down on a three-wheeler.
Well,
once in a while.
three-wheeler riding is so much different, though, I feel like. But I don't.
Three-wheelers only.
Three-wheelers only?
Yeah.
Oh, that's such a tough question.
Is it though?
Probably Evan, though.
Wow.
I'd have to be Evan.
Really?
Okay.
Just because he's fearless as shit. I'd put myself right there with you.
Oh yeah, and Dr. David. Where are you putting Dr. David in this?
And then we got Spenny, and then Ben, and then Dr. Dave.
What about Mike?
Sorry, Mike.
I laughed so
Mike's
hard.
getting the hang of
Mike's
the one.
got the Christmas edition, bro.
He's getting the hang of the 110, but he hasn't hit the big
Hey.
boys yet.
Gav, how do you feel about little
Not quite
Aiden?
there, Mike. Yeah.
Dude,
Can I
he's
here,
crushing it,
Pop
bro.
it up. Yeah, so you gotta check this video. So Evan has been, dabbling in the 3-wheelers, and when he goes home, his girlfriend's son is there, and he likes riding as well. And dude's a little ripper.
Yeah, so he's 9 years old, and I got to imagine he can't be much over 50 pounds. So he has a 4-wheeler, but 4-wheelers are just so heavy on the front end. The 3-wheelers are made for wheelies, and he's really been working on the stunts, and he's literally calling out Gavin. Like,
What?
he is talking trash.
no,
Not in this
he is.
video.
Dude,
this
I
is
had to
just some
follow him
stunts.
on Instagram after I saw his last crash.
No way, dude. When I saw that, I got so pumped up.
Oh yeah.
One hand.
And then gets up on the seat for some dancing.
Get out of here.
Bro, he's kind of coming at your spot, too. You
No.
got a lot of people coming for your spot, Gav.
Seems
Look
like-
at that, dude.
Look at that
Holy
technique.
shit, look how high he is.
Can you imagine if he did that off a jump? That'd be a good trick.
It would be.
That'd be a good trick. I might have to go try that.
What's do you have the one of him running from the pain?
Yeah, that one's
Oh,
good.
yeah, that is a good one, too. Yeah, so he's really been going after the Instagram lately.
And Gav, do you think that everyone wants to be the king until they feel the weight of the crown?
Yeah, 100%. Then you have all the weight on your shoulders once you. I'm not gonna say I'm the king.
But that's what happens, dude. When you're at the top, when you're the king, everyone's coming for your spot. They want your head, man.
Oh, 100%.
They want the crown. And
But
that's what you're probably feeling every single day. That's probably why you're so anxious.
No, you're right. There's a lot of people trying to make it in the 3-wheeler world nowadays. So I don't know. I just got to keep coming up with new ideas and keep having fun, I guess. I
Do
don't
you
know.
think you've almost created a monster? Like you brought back 3-wheelers, but now it's like you've created your own problem. Like they're coming for your spot.
Yeah, but my spot isn't just riding 3-wheelers because I'm just such a dork at the same time. So I feel like if I could be a bigger dork and ride 3-wheelers, then I'm going to always be okay.
Sorry, I was just more so referring to your spot as the king of 3-wheelers, not that
Oh.
you not everything else.
My spot as a 3-wheeler king might be shortly lived with all these up and coming riders. I'll tell you that.
To me, Gavin, you are the king of 3-wheelers.
I appreciate the heck out of that.
I would agree.
Thank you. I'm not going to feel like the king until I go and land the backflip to dirt, though, fellas. I'll tell you guys that right now.
That'd
How
be
many
crazy.
people have done a backflip to dirt on a 3-wheeler?
Dude, I'm pretty sure it's just Trevor Piranha.
Really?
That's
Wow.
it, yeah.
In the
See,
modern
I don't
day,
even
you
think
mean?
TP has. I think TP only did it in the foam pit.
That's going to be a pretty crazy achievement there.
Yeah.
What if I do it first?
You could probably do it before me.
Go do it in the mud.
That
I'm sure
would
the dirt's
suck.
soft.
Then you'd
I'd
be
be
third.
stoked for you, but you wouldn't do that to me. I know you wouldn't. Just going back
Okay.
to the first
yeah.
time.
Yeah,
Evan,
you
has
wouldn't do that.
such, Evan has such loyalty
He
to
didn't
his
do that to
homies.
Dalton or
does.
anything.
It's only because I'm just too terrified to do it is the reason I'm not doing it. But it certainly, I would love to do it before you. Just to laugh.
You would at least
Just to laugh.
You would give me the chance, though. I
Would
know
be
you would
pretty
because
funny.
You've already had the chance for like a year.
I know. Trevor was giving me a hard time. I'm honestly scared though. I was supposed to go back a couple
You
months
should
ago.
be scared.
It's-
Like of all the stunts you've done, that's top
Dude,
tier.
top tier for sure. I'd
And it
say
needs to be respected. I mean, you could seriously, or whatever. I don't even say it.
100%. Yeah, no, yeah. I'd put it right there with that and the Barbie Jeep downhill. I would take it.
That was gnarly.
That was insane.
He got you on that
One
one,
took
Ev.
skill,
That
one
was
took balls.
insane.
That was so bad. What is that many drunk dudes going down that hill going that fast doing, man? That is not allowed.
I also want to put this in perspective is that there was, 20,000 drunk dudes there?
Something like that, yeah.
Only like
And
10.
12 people did it?
15, if that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Says a lot, actually.
that says a lot.
It does say a lot,
That's
man.
a crazy stat right there.
I can't believe I did that still, man. I did no part of me actually wanted to do it. And then we saw the hill and I was like, I really don't want to do it.
I didn't want you to do
And the
that.
I
people
love it,
eating
yeah.
shit. But speaking of eating shit, let's watch this.
Yep. So this is little Aiden on his big boy 50. It's an 88.
Ooh.
Yep,
I'm good.
I'm good.
Evan just laughing.
going? Your bike's back here.
I don't care.
I'm done. Close the helmet.
He's running from the pain.
Why? Why?
I don't care.
I don't care.
Are you gonna pick up the bike?
My mom.
Bro,
I'll cut it before you got, dude.
I had to cut it
He
because
was
it
out of
looked
there.
It looked like he was about to burst into tears, which I will say he didn't. He took a few more deep breaths and he calmed down, but that's why I quit filming. The only reason I kept filming is because he clearly got on his feet.
Yeah,
I
it
knew
was
he was
fine.
like okay. He was just shook. But yeah, you want to talk about running away from the pain?
Definition
I think it's
of it.
something that every one of us has done. Dude, he never even looked back.
Bro,
He just
walk it off.
kept moving.
Yep.
He was over it. He was going home. He was going inside to turn on the PlayStation.
Yeah.
What about the bike? Don't care.
Don't care. My mom will get it.
Absolutely trucking. He throws down the helmet.
He didn't want you to see, dude.
and lights the burners, dude. He was headed home.
To me, it's this sigh right here.
Checks it out, and he's like, all right, I'm good.
Oh,
But then he's
yeah,
like,
I'm chilling.
It's the first time he looks back. He's 300 feet away.
Dude, so
He
you,
expected to look back at the bike being 2.
so you know what he does? Right after that happened, he cools down for 5 minutes, and he goes, I don't want to ride the dirt bike anymore. Hops on that 3-wheeler and rides wheelies for the next hour.
God bless America.
Are you sure Gavin hasn't been hanging out with your girlfriend?
Yeah, where do you think he's learning this 3-wheeler stuff?
That's why Aiden wants to impress you.
What's up with your background, Ev? Nicky Joe has a thing for the 250Rs.
Oh, yeah. I thought you... My phone background is my girlfriend in a bikini sitting on Gavin's giveaway 250R.
Yep. She's a 3-wheeler girl.
But don't you also have a picture of your sister in a bikini on a 250R?
You gotta chill, bro. That's not my picture.
Wait, let's pop that up.
It's not your picture.
Show me more.
So there is one?
Ken.
That's my background. Do you remember when we were in Florida and we punked Gavin by setting his background, his sister, on the 3-wheeler?
Why was she on a 3-wheeler in a bikini?
Girls love 3-wheelers.
Proper riding attire.
But then
And let alone a picture of it.
but then
Who took the picture?
Not me.
are you sure it wasn't
It
you?
was not me. It was her friends.
But you got the picture.
I don't have it.
Well, no, so it actually was off her Instagram, but I set it as my background, but we made it look like it was Gavin, so we were razzing in. Then I switched it to my girlfriend on the 3-wheeler, but Gavin got mad at me like one more time because he thought it was still, they look a little semi-similar, blonde girl's bikini 3-wheeler, at a quick glance.
Yeah.
He was confused, so then I just switched it mainly just to razz Gavin because he kept thinking it was a picture of his sister on my background.
Man.
Yep.
We really probably got to stop making these jokes about Gavin and his
You guys gotta stop with all the
Yeah, we got to chill on it. We got to chill on
Like,
it.
actually, we got to stop.
50% of the Gavin jokes, man. Give me a break.
Dude,
They're either about my
no.
sister or
No,
something
no.
else that I don't like talking about.
we'll have to
No,
beep
yeah.
that. We'll have to beep
a good point.
the anything that's incriminating.
Do you ever get any hate in the comments, like
About?
on your Instagram or anything?
For what?
I don't know. Just
Hate.
Not too much hate, no.
I've seen a few comments that
Yeah.
are just like real negative, and I just didn't know if you even
I mean,
read 'em,
mostly
if
just
you
comments
brush 'em
fueled
off.
by you, because you're the one that started the fake redneck thing, and I get at least a comment a day about being a fake redneck.
First off, I don't think I was the one that started it.
You're the one that fuels it.
Maybe, but I think it's the fella to my right that really.
Dalton didn't do it.
Okay, to the
Was
left.
it Ben?
To
Did
the
it
left.
start with the Lulu? I'm trying to think of where it all started
I
at.
believe it was Ben that really first started going after it.
You
I mean,
guys-
I certainly haven't put it down.
You guys didn't question it the first 2 years of me knowing you, and then it finally started to come around. I might be a fake redneck. Like,
Got to
where'd
know
that
you a
come
little
from?
Well, yeah, we came to Breckenridge and it all became clear.
Ah, it was Breckenridge.
Yeah, that toasted you.
I'm not a fake redneck, though.
No, you're not.
You're
Thank
not.
you.
But you're
not.
also
You're
not
real.
a real one. You're somewhere in between.
I think he's a real redneck,
I
dude. He lives in
appreciate
a
that.
fucking double wide.
Does it get much better? What are you looking at?
Single
I was trying to see if there's any comments.
No, there's nothing too bad.
I'm
You don't
surprised
feel
you
like
haven't
you
screenshotted them. Have you read them before you go to bed?
Helps him sleep. Gavin hate comments. And then he just has Siri read them out to him. It's like a podcast. Some people go to bed to a podcast. It's just them reading
Yeah, read Gavin's comment section.
negative comments. Man.
Yeah, not too much hate, though. Not too much hate. We're chilling.
Dude, just
Man.
ignore it, though. If you do, you just...
Oh, I don't say a
You
word
never-
back. I'm not
never-
going to feed into it. Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they
no
probably
point.
are just trolling anyways.
Oh, 100%. They just want a reaction.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't got haters, you're not popping, Gav.
Oh,
So,
yeah. Thanks,
You're
CJ.
popping, bro.
Dude, if it was based off haters, Dalton is the most popping off, I think.
Dude, Dalton, how do you handle it, man?
No, I love it, Gav, and I do it on purpose.
Do you?
There's a reason why. I mean, why do you think people that, have hate comments are generally more popping than the people that are just, they have happy comments all the
He's
time?
strategic.
I mean, yeah.
I mean,
No,
so
you got a good point, but okay,
so
keep
what
going.
I'll do is I'll piss people off. They'll comment. It'll push me to other people,
Right.
new people that don't have any idea what's going on, and then they'll chime in. And then further down the road, I'll try to win them back.
By doing what?
By not being Cheeto. I don't know.
Okay.
And then I'll just keep repeating the cycle. And I've been doing that for the past 3 3-4 months.
Hey,
And
look at the numbers. The numbers don't lie. You're killing it. So keep it up.
Do you think that he would wrap his truck like that if he wasn't trying to rage bait people?
Hey, it works, bro.
I had to come up with something that would have been more polarizing than a baby blue wrap.
I think you did it. Are you happy with it?
I love it.
Do you?
dude. Yeah, Ken
I
Block
think it
is
looks sick.
Ken Block is my idol growing up.
Hell yeah.
Still is. I mean, RP Ken Block, like he's the man.
What do you think about it, Ev?
No, it's a sick truck.
Actually?
And like,
Yeah.
I thought it was like an aggressive move, obviously, but as long as he did it respectfully, then it's lit. Because I think you could have disrespectfully like done it. And you're just like using that look or whatever. But no, I think he did it right.
And I've made it clear I'm not trying to, take his place
You're
or
not trying to
anyone's
beat Ken
place.
Block.
No, it's completely
we saw by your
different.
drifting skills you're not, but
How does he have any ground to stand on?
That is fair, Gav. Maybe you guys should have a drift competition.
you want to run it?
Track's wet.
I'm kidding. I have to drive 2,000 miles. Please, no,
I'm not
no
kidding.
more.
Are you bringing all your stuff with you, or is it staying?
No, I got mad that some of my 3-wheelers are in the trailer. I need to leave more of that stuff. He
Oh,
had it all
really?
loaded up. Yeah, I got to leave the 250R.
So you're leaving all of that?
No, I'm going to take the pilot home.
You got to fix that 250R if you're going to leave. You're not just going to show up one day. That's what you're trying to do. I just figured it out.
Trying to do what?
You leave it here like literally broken, and
never
you're
get-
just hoping that one day when you show up, it's going to be fixed and dialed and cherry.
Dude, I've been doing it for 3 years now. It never gets fixed. If anything, it gets a little bit worse.
But you always look surprised when you show up and it still runs like shit.
They normally run all right.
That 250R, I thought it was like a blown bass gasket or
Dude,
something. It
does
does
have
the
a-
higher ding 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 ding. It'll just run
I
away.
know. Yeah, we saw the runaway.
Yeah, you gonna fix that?
I think it was just a bad 2-stroke that you gave me.
You're gonna blame my fuel.
Your 2-stroke, not your fuel.
You're gonna blame my fuel.
Yes.
For a 1981
81. Yep.
unmaintenanced 3-wheeler running like shit.
I got nothing to say. It's fine. It was running good when I left it, and then I poured your fuel in it, and it ran like shit. About blew it up, actually.
How about the fact it was 20 below and you're running jets for the middle of summer?
That could have hurt me, but it ran great the day before. When me and Dalton were racing, it ran perfect. It did. It was running like you guys saw me wheelie in that thing. That's my first time ever getting a wheelie down on a 250R like that.
I think you just need a base gasket.
Help me out with the base gasket.
Dennis Kirk, $12 probably.
There you go. I think while you're down at Weston's Horsepower Rodeo, you should go over to the Indy 500. It's not that far away.
How far away?
I don't know, probably another 8 hours or something like
And
that.
Be pretty redneck of you.
What do we got going on over there?
And they got the Wiener mobile race, dude.
No.
Mike just looked up.
Look at that, dude.
Dude,
The Wiener
Mike
mobiles
about
each
just knocked
representing
his
a
computer
region
off.
of the
Mike.
U.S. will take on Indy Motor Speedways.
How
Can
is
you
Mike not
imagine
racing
Mike
in this?
driving one of those things? Oh, Mike
Do you
in a
think
car
Wrench
like that'd
could
be
build one?
insane.
What, out of paper
It's
mache?
just enough.
Yeah.
Well, I think you
Paper
could.
mache.
You know, it might not look like perfect, but like for the sides, you could probably like use some pontoons. They kind of resemble a pontoon, the buns. Then you just gotta shape out a meat shaft for the cockpit.
The what?
I mean, maybe you're right, dude.
Why have I never seen this?
It's just
Like, is there videos of
Are you
this?
sure
happening?
no,
this
this
is
is the
real?
first
This is-
annual. Yeah.
The
it-
Weenie
yeah,
500.
Who makes these cars?
They're custom built for Oscar Mayer.
We gotta find the distributor. Ken, do some research.
yeah, look it up. See if we can get one.
No, we can't. I've been trying.
Yeah, but if you were trying to get one from Oscar Mayer, we gotta find who builds them for Oscar Mayer, and maybe they will build us one.
Maybe someone who builds like the monster trucks, like they do fiberglass and mold work and stuff like that. Maybe they can build us one.
Did we
find
get
a-
a cease and desist?
Pretty sure those things are like literally like the body of a monster truck is super expensive. When they break it up, I can't remember. It was like a pretty outrageous number every time they break.
Really?
Like we'd have quite a bit of money into Mike's Wiener.
You like that one, Gav?
I thought that one was funny.
Good old fashioned knee slapper.
Let me look it up.
The average what, Mike?
The average cost of an initial Monster Jam body is $15,000
Oh.
and $8,000 for a remake.
Oh, that's not as much as I thought.
Oh yeah, twice as much to make the mold, and then
I thought it was
makes
like
sense.
50.
Yeah, it seems that actually seems pretty. Now I see why they don't really get too stressed when they blow the body off of
Yeah.
it.
We did miss out. They had a pair of them for sale in Alberta for $12,000
No way.
five
Shut
years
up.
ago.
When?
5 years ago.
5 years ago.
5 years ago, Mike's Wiener wasn't a thing.
Into hot dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were munching on dogs back in 2018. I know
Now,
for
when
a
was
fact.
your first hot dog? Do you remember what it was
I would
like?
say 4 years old. Yeah, I was in some boiled water. Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese.
Oh,
Mac
mac
he
and
likes
cheese.
It.
So
That's
when-
the way he likes it.
When was the first time you had a traditional dog?
I genuinely should I just make something up because I have no idea.
Just make it up.
At that nice restaurant you went to.
5 years old at the Red Hawks game.
Damn.
And at that moment, did you know, like, I'm going to be eating these for the rest of my life?
Yeah, but at that was the same day someone told me that they shave 5 minutes off your life every time you eat one.
And you just put that to the side and just kept going, huh?
Yeah, it's like someone who like smokes less than a pack a day, and they're like, "Yeah, I don't smoke like a full pack a day." You know, they try to justify it.
That's why
me.
you only eat 7
Yeah,
hot dogs instead of the full
not a
8
full
pack.
pack.
Did the dogs get smelly at all in the van? Were they smelly? The hot
The
dogs?
Cheetos,
No, the
honestly,
Cheetos were overwhelming.
Were they overwhelming?
worse.
What'd you end up doing with all that stuff? They still sitting there?
Outside or all the? I was gonna say all the Cheetos that you guys left. Astro, my freaking dog, ate all the Cheetos in the front yard.
Oh,
Dude, she was eating
That's
hot
got to be an actual problem,
I
Gavin.
know she was. Well, thankfully I had to run over there, but every freaking 2 seconds I look over, she's just munching on hot Cheetos. I'd have to take off over there. No, Astro.
Oh, I'm sure she listens well.
Yeah.
When there's
She's
a
starting
literal van full of Cheetos, yeah, I'll stay away.
I'm like picturing like a bunch of coyotes coming over to it in the middle of the night and munching on that thing like a deer carcass.
Are the cars still there?
They're still there. I'm gonna turn them into a jump.
You should turn them into junk and get your $250 per.
I could do that.
I like the jump idea.
I like the jump idea, or just keep them there to run over more.
You don't even have something to
You're
run
going to have to
over.
get a monster
Work.
truck.
I have a monster truck.
Whatever happened with that thing? So it broke. He tried running the cars over with his monster truck.
Nothing's good. It didn't break all the way, but yeah, something on the steering shaft, little twisty thing broke. So I
We just got done doing a cheap car challenge in 3 shit boxes, and somehow we still got back, and Gavin's monster truck was the most disappointing thing.
Oh, stop it, dude. At least I gave it hell. You can't
did.
tell me I didn't give it hell,
You
man.
did.
I was trying
You did
so
give
hard.
it hell.
Disappointing, but it'll give her hell.
Dude,
I was-
rev limiter with 1 wheel spinning. A monster truck with 4 wheels. There was 1 wheel spinning, and it was the one that was in the air.
It kind of is that way. It seems like more times than not. Like
They always suck.
the piece of shit junker that we buy is more like reliable than the purpose built whatever.
Dude, Hunter,
Always.
the
Let's
Crown
get-
Vic is still driving. My truck ain't. So yeah, that says something.
Let's get one thing straight. Our van was not a piece of shit.
It was just lame
Dude.
as hell.
It was actually so nice, though.
I did actually hear, I saw a comment and they had a good point. It wasn't a cheap van challenge. It was a cheap car
Car.
challenge.
Damn, you guys screwed up.
So everything you did was invalid. You have to go back to Vegas and buy another car.
Do it again.
I'm actually
your
down.
remaining money. Just you 3 though.
Man, I wish we were at Grandpa Choi's right now.
What's your grandpa doing right now, Gavin?
What do you
he's
guys
doing?
think he is doing right now? You
I
guys
think
know
he's-
just as well as me.
I
I
already
think
know
what
he's
what he's
probably
doing.
growing weed.
Probably
Or
ripped up, making a
smoking
grilled
it.
cheese sandwich.
Either making it or deleting it.
Yeah.
Cleaning up old Honda. Yep, exactly.
And did you sleep like a baby at night knowing that you kicked your grandpa in the nuts?
I slept good knowing I got a good deal. Yeah, I mean, not bad. He needed the cash. We helped him out. 1,200 bones is still a decent amount of cash.
Yeah, I think you still owe me that, actually.
Does he?
I do. Well, I asked, you want the Venmo? He goes, we'll figure it out later. We never figured it out.
Yeah, you weren't able to ever bring it up again, were you?
Yes, I was.
It's technically still
Like
my
a
bike.
month.
It is.
Yeah, you could just bring the bike back to us when you come.
Sorry, Gav.
Hey, I kind of want it. Ben, I'll buy it from you.
Have you done anything with it?
Yeah, I sprayed the tank or whatever with the clear coat, put a new fuel line on it. It's running great.
Is it?
It's a true dream come true.
Spray
Can you
painted
do
it.
anything with it?
Ride it around.
Can you?
I'm a big boy on it, but yeah.
Bro, if you get
It's like
2
one of those
inches of
cir-
air on that thing, it's gonna collapse.
It's gonna fold. I
You
have
gotta
a
look
feeling
like the
too.
circus bears that ride the
Yeah.
little motorcycle.
Yeah.
Can I buy it from you, Ben?
You know what you
I'm
should
in the
do with
market
it,
to
Gav?
sell it,
I'll hit
actually.
Please don't sell it. No,
I'll
no.
give you 13. You paid 12. That's a good come up.
money.
I'd probably sell it for 21.
No.
It's a $2,000 bike
Yeah, but he only has 12 into it,
because I got him a good deal.
and I'm willing to give him $13.50 and not a penny more.
Probably do it for like 18 minimum.
Dude, that snowstorm
He's
we
coming
drove
down,
through
and that's.
was the gnarliest thing. We made it onto I-70 things even, fellas.
Did we really?
Onto the, yeah, there's
That's
a,
actually
there's,
awesome.
There's a page in Colorado called I-70 things, and I knew it when we were driving. I was like, somebody's going to take a video, and we're going to get posted
Are
on
you
this.
serious?
And oh, yeah, we got posted on
Let's
it.
see it
Let's
pop
see
up on
it.
screen.
So
That's
funny.
awesome.
Dude, that was
actually.
the dumbest and scariest shit we've ever done.
Literally the dumbest. I mean, it was actually stupid.
We didn't have any options, though. Kind of just had to keep going.
Yeah, no, you did have to keep
So not
going.
only did you have that bike on a blowed out window car with no windshield wipers,
Yep.
you also had like $1,000 worth of Cheetos in there.
No, they were in
No.
the no.
They were in the pickup.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like,
It would have fit.
You got it.
yeah.
No, they legit would not have fit.
Okay, yeah.
Dude, I love it. You morons idling down the road in the snowstorm.
Oh my gosh.
Sometimes you have to believe this homie did just that.
The thing is you can't even hate on that. Like, if you don't know the situation, you have to just watch that and be like, damn, like, that's dedication.
It was something.
And they're giving it.
That's actually awesome.
Dude, it was so bad. The fact that we made it that night, we actually had no business making it to the Airbnb that night.
I can't believe you guys
We
kept
hit
going. That was
Vail.
probably the most dangerous thing all trip that
100%.
happened.
That
was
and us
that.
pushing that
Oh.
car on the side of
It
the
was
Straight up didn't have many options for it though.
Well, it was after we had gone past the last exit in Vail, and Ben was like, we should pull off at the next one. You know, maybe we'll find some Rain-X or something, throw it on the windshield. And I realized the next exit's not for like 14 miles or something.
Yep, and then we got screwed because we tried to stop in Copper at the only gas station there, and it's closed at 9 o'clock,
It was
8:30.
unbelievable.
Classic.
I was so pissed.
Well, good stuff. Glad
Good
you guys
driving.
made her.
Yeah, you kept us alive.
All right, boys.
Good shit.
Thanks for having me on, fellas.
Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Every Tuesday, new podcast. Hit the subscribe button. We'll see you next week.
Peace.
Let's go hit the skate park, Gav. We got work to do.
Let's run it.